Taichi travels in from a past game in his blue police callback. You give him a nice, like, jacket or overcoat. I could see Taichi as the doctor. I really could. I could see him as a pretty decent Doctor Who test. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Xena Toonlink. Dave, Bravo, Anomaly, the Anomalacars. You know me as the man who tomorrow will officially start. Oh, first of all, happy December. The final month in the year of the Zenith. Right? Crazy. Flew by. However, that means tomorrow, the 2nd, the first Friday in December. The countdown to Christmas begins. But today is just a fantastic episode of the Danganronpa Hunger Games. And this episode, I was like, how are we going to kick off the holiday season? All the holidays are coming up. And I thought to myself, what's a controversial... controversial holiday treat? And so I thought, and I was like, there's not too many of them. There's like fruitcake, but we're not doing a fruitcake episode. I forbid it. So I was like, what's something that evokes that true holiday spirit? That some people are just like, you know, I don't really vibe with that. And then I thought about it. Candy canes. Candy canes, candy canes, candy cane lane. Mint and peppermint. Some people are just like, no, never, I refuse. And then some people are like, I can't get enough of that. Which side are you on? Today I picked the Danganronpa characters that I thought would be on Team Mint, Team Peppermint, who would enjoy a little bit of peppermint, who would stick their mouth open for a little bit of candy cane goodness. That sounds like something that those are words? Those are words, yes! Words! Alright. It's Candy Cane Lane. Do I have a song for you? Yeah, put Candy Cane Lane on, thank you very much. Let's introduce our Candy Cane teams for this day. We got Broken Braids, the Raiden Shogun. She's like, oh, that's at the very least a little bit sweet. You better believe I'm in that with Kyoko today. Trapper and Trappy and the Mess. Accident Prone, Felicia, I think specifically might be Candy Cane friendly. Mikon's here too. Voice of the Voiceless and Nothing to Report. Titty Typhoon. It's gotta be both of them, honestly. Both of them are actually here for all the Christmas goodies. Ibuki and Mew. Rock, Paper, Scissors, and Book Club here as well. The Bug Hunters have Chihiro and Gonta. Baked in Blood, of course they're gonna be here. Ruka and Reina. Well traveled. Rentaro and Paimon's. Look, I acknowledge Paimon's appetite. Absolutely. In fact, I acknowledge Paimon. 100% Hundo P. Get Paimon, respect. A lot of respect to you. The daring devotees, Kazuichi and Oda. Ultimate Hopes, Makoto, and Azuru. I think shockingly, Azuru, he actually really vibes out for candy canes, and that's my headcanon. He's like, everything's so boring, but then he sees this candy cane, he side-eyes it, and he just grabs it and sticks it in his mouth and walks away. He's like, that's pretty good. Luck works here today as well. As Romance is Dead Magic Carpet Ride with Yukiko. Her specifically, but more so over at Soldier of Fortune. I don't know if Mukuro's vibing with these candy canes, but I think Shamir, this Archer of Infamy, I think she's actually out here vibing with these candy canes. Dance Break, Crazy Oka Large and Reiko, Something in the Water, Hina and Beidou, Bloom and Gloom, you better believe they're both out here outfitted with candy cane goodness, deep fried chicken, Teru Teru, and La Senora promotion pending, Natsumi and Pinky. Bucket of Bolts, Kana, you know she's loving these candy canes. Kibo changes his lights to candy cane colors for the holidays, and you can't convince me otherwise. Training Day, Mitarai and Mondo, Take the Throne, Sonia and Queen? Queen, can you eat candy canes? Probably so. Dinner Party, Karumi, and Kanji. Kanji specifically, he's having those candy canes. Justice for All, Justice Number 1, and George, the Sukes, the Sukes. Yasuke and Yosuke, they see me rolling. Kazuna and Monica probably both enjoying those candy canes. Best for Business, Togami, and Nagisa. Photo shoot, My Hero Non. Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe, don't even need to explain it. Jin's here, Gin is here with some movie. Defend the Fallen. Our champions, oh champions, my champions, Kaito and Fuyugo. Killer Jokes, Kokichi and Hutao. Prison Break, you see, Ryoma's always out here with a little candy in his mouth. I could not include them in this one. Dearest Dads, Dancing Queens, and Dark Aesthetic all are vibing with these candy canes as we go on. We see Ren in the Stars. Ultimate Busties and Mother May I. I low-key think that just for the holidays, Hiroko switches out her cigarette for candy canes. Can't convince me otherwise. Clean sweep. I gotta change Seiko Sprite with Flora. Pastry party with Izuo and Maple. I need a hero. Masaru and Noelle. Love blooms or blossoms rather. Usami, Ophelia, Magic Show, Himiko, and Owain. Elite gamers. Chiaki, Rindo, and Twin Magic. Kotoko and Kotoka. And without further ado, in that case, I think we can actually yeah, let's start with this. Because in 3, I don't know why I'm counting down yet. The wheel, oh, it is open. It's open to where it's supposed to be, actually. Now, in 3, 2, 1, we got ourselves a wheel to spin. Do I think that the wheel is going to hit? Either wheel is going to hit before the finales? I doubt it. I do doubt it. But there's a chance. And when there's a will, there might be a way that Kaito and Fujiko are forced to defend those titles today. Will they be doing so? Let's find out. As we release. Right here, right now, it is not. It is no. They are completely and utterly safe. And with that, they could potentially be safe until the finales. Will they be, though? I'm uncertain. But with that, I think it's time you get some picks. So hit me with the yes, thank you. Pick first, second, and third. I'm gonna go through one of your comments real quick. But before you do that, first, second, and third, and are you on Team Candy Cane or not? Because I know some people have like real strong opinions about mints or mint and peppermint flavor in general. I'm fine with it. I think it's alright. I think it's a-okay. Some people despise it, so I kind of want to see how you guys pan out with the candy canes, but also pick first, second, and third, because your comments, your picks are important. Like, and I'll tell you, I'm going through these comments real quick. I remember which one I was gonna pick, but it's just also me thinking. Last episode? Crazy. Last episode was perhaps one of the craziest end games that I've seen in Ordeal, and we've been doing this for a long time. And some of you reacted as such with comments like this one, like that one, and comments like, where are we? We'll go with Cherry Berry, who eloquently said, all these ghosts and the zombies get the win in full bold. Who would have thunk? This was truly a spooky in-game. Kotoka though was so close, and I would have been so proud. This lore do be writing itself sometimes though. It really does. It really does. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna make my picks, but like, well, yeah, last time in Ordeal, none of the odds were changed. It was just crazy, and I still think about it sometimes, and it's been like a week since. But give me Well Traveled first. Give me Promotion pending for second, and then give me Photo Shoot actually for third. I think I don't know why, I just got a gut feeling On's gonna go crazy this game. Not as crazy as Usami went in Brand Steel last time, so maybe I should be picking Usami, but I'm gonna lax. I'm gonna lax and say she's not gonna do as great as she did last time. But she could prove me wrong. But to find out if she proves me wrong, y'all know what I gotta do. We gotta go ahead and re-simulate, but how many times are we gonna do so? Is this my... Pablo, you got me my... That's why we love Pablo. Pablo was like, it's December 1, baby, and what are you wearing out here? Not my Christmas. Give me my ugly Christmas sweater. Let me put this on. I'm about to style in this real quick. Better believe me. Go on there. Wrap around here. Get on through here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's got reindeer on it. It's got trees on it. Oh, you better believe this thing ugly. And I'm a rocket. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. Hopefully tomorrow Asni will bring me my hat. As per tradition. We'll see about that. But we're re-simulating. Ooh. One time. Just one time, huh? Well, it is December 1, so it only makes sense that we were seeming like just, one time. All of these folks are here not for the championship, but some of these people will be fighting tomorrow in the countdown to Fistmas. A couple of them will, oh yeah, a few of them actually. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, I'm excited to see about that. But without further ado, let's go ahead, let's proceed, and we will see that it all begins. As the tribute stand on their podiums, the horns they all sound, so horn bearers, would you please, for the good people, sound the horns. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, horn bearers. I do celebrate your due diligence to what you do best, sounding those horns. Joe finds a wizard robe inside the cornucopia, backed by popular demand Reina. She makes some good cookies. Katoka grabs a jar of fishing bait while Masaru gets his fishing gear on, watches with envy. As Komeiji and Teruteru kiss before leaving the cornucopia, Samugi runs away from the cornucopia. Komaru finds a teleporter and teleports her to space. Oh, yikes. Mew runs away from the cornucopia. Kotoko and Takamichi decide to have a competition to see who can kill the most Komodo dragons in this game. I'm telling you guys. After Kotoko pretty much wholly and sincerely targeted and betrayed me like a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago, maybe it was just a week ago, I don't quite remember. Ever since then, she's been trying to make up for it, and you know what? A lot of respect, I acknowledge you! Pinky acts antisocial and refuses to introduce herself. Queen, Genocide Jack, Kyoko, and Gatekeeper, oh, they all perish, rest in peace to them. Mama finds a teleporter, teleports to the Despair Dimension. Someone get her out of there. Mamas don't belong in there. Not in Despair. Beidou, Mukuro, and Togami arrive to the game as a group but are late and penalized 50 luck as a result. George takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Noelle was forced to come out of the darkest, deepest pits of the underworld for this, and she is not happy. I don't think I buy that. Mondo and Himiko recognize each other and both put their faith in one another, their trust in one another as Gundam snatches a pair of sais. Yuta runs away from the cornucopia. Owain throws a knife into Rantaro's chest with the Raiden Shogun runs away, so does Rendo. Monica refuses to fall to despair, shockingly enough. Nagisa finds a teleporter and teleports him right behind me. Well, that's my former employee of the month, of course. Oh boy! Klee, I think I have Klee scheduled for tomorrow. She's getting ready. She is out here with Kurumi and they are practicing with their sweet chin music kick after kick. She's like, oh, I am going to fight for that title. Invites Ruruka, Reiko, Justice Hammer-1, Mikon, Akane, Toko, Oda, Chiaki to a party. A super kick party. Klee and Kurumi hit everyone with some sweet chin music so recklessly, so relentlessly, one after another, kicking all of their heads clean off. Okay, Kizzy begins to bully Tiki relentlessly. Crazy Yoko runs away from the cornucopia. Ophelia takes a running start, and Superman punches Makoto, sending him flying across the arena. That wasn't quite the uppercut I expected, but you know what? That Superman punch? Good hit, Ophelia. Nagito and Kaede run away from the cornucopia. Usami takes a shuckle from inside the cornucopia. Kana finds Iris's corpse from a previous game in the cornucopia. Iris is not shocked by this discovery. She was like, I've been here for a bit. I know the lay of the land. Kaito runs away from the cornucopia. Sudden urge of dread overcomes Flora as they notice Ibuki staring at her. That might be her grace, Flora. That might be her grace. Or maybe she's just staring at you because you're now the partner of her former tag team partner in Band-Aid. Drama bomb. Yai Miko sets off an explosive, taking out Maple, Shinyan, Kanji, and Ryoma. Miko. Yai Miko. How could you? Yukiko grabs as many weapons as humanly possible. Oh my gosh, another one! Kibo's already killed Azuru at the start, but he's penalized because of the horns that had not sounded yet. Azuru, he's dead already. Kibo, you're punished. Get out of here. Gin and Kokichi invite... Maybe Gin should be in the Rumble. I'll see what I can do. Invite Sasuna, Angie, Felicia, Pewter, Seiko, La Senora, Shamir and Sato to a party, a super kick party. Ginin, Kokichi, and everyone with some sweet chin music, one after another, kicking their heads clean off, and they are all out too. Yeah, I thought this game was going to be on the longer side, but this is like the equivalent of an arena event. 2 of those is like the equivalent of an arena event on day 1. Imagine we also have an arena event. Shoko runs away from the cornucopia, Natsumi also runs away, Jotaro acts antisocial, he's like, oh gosh, oh no. Mitsurai finds a teleporter, teleports him to Friday's simulator, Mitsurai wanders off, never to be seen again. Mitsurai, come on my guy, that's something that you would do and it would make everyone scream, my guy. My dude. Gonta runs away from the cornucopia, Crazy Extra Large runs away from the cornucopia as well. Hina is trampled to death by Sonia, Nana, Achiaki, and Fuiko during the initial rush to the supplies. Mona stabs Izioi to death with sighs. Paimon grabs a jar of fishing bait while Kazuichi gets the fishing gear. Taichi travels in from a past game in his blue police callback. You give him a nice, like, jacket or overcoat? I could see Taichi as the doctor. I really could. I could see him as a pretty decent doctor. Hutao smashes Kawakami across his face with a brick. But Kawakami shrugs off the blow. He needs a little bit more confidence. A little bit of oomph. A little bit more oomph. Mahi runs away from the cornucopia. Hiro enters the game feeling a little under the weather, so Yasuke and Yosuke, the team, they comfort him. They give them their blessing. And you know what else? They add a ske to the end of his name. He's now Yasuhirosuke. Chisa grabs a machete. Mizuki runs away from the cornucopia. We lost quite a few, and it's still a day to get through. And some people are going to get out. Because Kazuichi, Samuki, and Nagito hunt for other tributes, Miu severely slices Mizuki with her sword. Yasuke searches for firewood, and Hyoko Extra Large confesses how much she has come to hate Kaede. Kaede, Asylum Akamatsu, takes out Crazy Hyoko Extra Large with her own weapon. Kana finds a fedora and puts it on. Yukiko suddenly yells out, Kana the platypus! AV confuses Nagisa for Hilda. How? Well. How am I gonna get out of this one? Nagisa was my employee of the month, and Hilda was kind of like Claude's employee of the month in Fire Emblem. Right? Right? They both have candy color essence of hair. One's just pink and one's the light blue. Hey, Yuta and Sonya are sitting in a tree, KSSING. I'm telling you. Joe swoops the entire way from everyone else. Iris searches for all the AV clones that she hasn't met yet. Mukuro smells a rat. Chihiro confesses how he's come to hate Togami. Togami says the feeling's mutual. I feel like I can see a fed up Chihiro saying, I hate you, Togami, and Togami just saying, well, the feeling's mutual. This feels really canon to me. Mona receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor, and she's like, thank goodness I'm saving funds. Masaru and Shoko look for more people to become friends with. And Taichi steps on a Lego brick while barefoot and shrugs off the pain. Now he's the doctor, I can feel it. That's what he needed, that was his awakening. Natsumi, Male's AV some brand new... After all, my socks got burnt up by these heathens who will be behaving. Correct? They've been good, as far as I've seen. Thank you, Natsumi. You're a real one. Monica going to Hutao into a fight. Monica triumphantly takes them both out. Okay, Ibuki steals a tray of George freshly baked cookies. You're stealing them, how could you? Kotoko decides to do Rendo's free time event. Kotoko thinks she's gotten closer to Rendo that day. Yosuke is ready for the fight before Christmas. Soon, my guy. It's this month. Chisa received a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Takamichi, Noel, Momo, and the Raiden Shogun play cards. That's a really interesting card playing group. You don't know how to play. You both are probably card sharks. You might not know how to play either. I feel like Noah would randomly get lucky, and the Raiden Shogun might also get lucky, but she doesn't. They just no idea how to play. Jitaro's allergies are so bad he sneezes the arena back to April. On investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Kaito dies their gold. Miko almost falls off the cliff, but able to earthbend her way out of safety. You are not Geo. How have you done this? How? Nana Achiaki investigates the school ground looking for clues. Ophelia, Kizzy, and Hiyoko of the crazy variety and the not extra large variety hold an intervention for my darts addiction. I didn't even show up, even though I think I might show up with these 3 characters, and Crazy Yoko kind of throws me off. Teru Fuiko, Kawakami do the torture dance whilst torturing Kokichi. Kui puts on cat ears on Beto. She's very embarrassed about all of this. You know what? Truth be told, I feel like that's almost canon. I feel like that almost feels canon. Owain receives an explosion from unknown sponsor. Flora receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. Karumi. Reina. Makoto, hold an intervention for my pancake addiction. I'm gonna show up, because I love Karumi, I love Reina, and Makoto, I trust him. But I'm not gonna pay attention to what they're saying. I got an episode to do. Himiko receives a gift from a secret admirer. Oh god, that's repulsive. Pinky, Gin, and Usami band together to fend off a pack of starving wolves. Paimon tells Komeiji that she is a cardboard clone of Paimon, created by Evie. Who would have thunk? Hiro commits a crime and runs away giggling. Mahiru tells Mondo that he's not a clown but the entire circus. Gundam glares at Kotoka and says, do you want to die? Kotoka runs away, fair. And then Asner has named one of his children after Tiki. Well, there's still plenty of them that are unnamed, to my knowledge. Asner. We'll proceed. We lost 35. Most of them from the bloodbath. It's definitely a Clear Day Loon 4. Komaru, Queen, Jack, Kyoko, Gatekeeper, Rantaro, Ruruka, Reiko, Justice Hammer 1, Mikon, Akane, Toko, Oda, Chiaki, Maple, Shinyon, Kanji, Ryoma, Kiba, Izuru, Setsuna, Angie, Felicia, Pewter, Seiko, La Senora, Shamir, Sato, Mitarai, Hina, Izuyoi, Mizuki, Crazy Oak Extra Large, Gonta, Hu Tao. We'll take a peek at everybody's statuses. We lost quite a few, but I don't know how many people are in this episode. I think we still have 63, my gosh. That was a big episode. Then I guess we still got plenty of episode to go. So let's go. We'll scroll down. We got a whole bunch of homies left. We'll do a slow scroll, and we'll check them. When we're at like 40. When we got 40 left, we'll do a quick check of everyone who's left. But when will we get to 40? I don't know. I'm uncertain. We got a whole lot of actual, like, whole teams still left, which makes sense. We're not even halfway through. And as we proceed, we're about to see that we get close to halfway through as Noah tries to treat her infection. Ophelia sets up a rival store for Avi's Wares and despairs Ophelia. Ophelia Dusk, how could you? I know you have a luminary uppercut, but that doesn't mean you can cut it on my business? You serious? Okay. I see how it is. She probably sells some real pretty rocks. Monica receives a yakiniku from an unknown sponsor. Joe dies of hypothermia. Mukuro grabs Kokichi by the throat. He's still alive, isn't he? A starving Shoko trades nearly half her supplies for Gin's loaf of bread. Yuta takes power. 247 million perish. Sona throws a party, and invites Kokichi, Flora, and George. The party turns sour when they all argue over what song should be blasting to the speakers. Raiden Shogun holds a secret meeting with Mondo, Owain, Himiko, and Chihiro. Takemichi dyes his hair yellow. I think that might be close to his canon hair color. Kotoka finds a big red button, presses it immediately as if she had a death wish. Much to her disappointment, it doesn't do a thing. Natsumi stands outside of Masaru's camp with a candy pail. Masaru gives Natsumi a king-size candy bar. Miko says one swear word. Gundam covers Yasuke's ears. Kaede, Teru start prepping for Spooky Month by doing the spooky dance, but Makoto proceeds to kill them because it is not Halloween. Chihiro steals Chisa's first kiss. Chisa washed her mouth out with muddy water, prompting Hiro to kill Chisa. Oh my gosh. Paimon severely injures Samugi, but puts her out of her misery. Komeiji and Kaito, the rest of this event is not welcome in a school environment. Just what do they do? Kyoko, after seeing Kaito's hair, is like, I want that hair color. Gets it herself. Nagito, Karumi, Taichi get into a scrum day with Reina, Mahiru, and Ibuki about who the strongest character in all of the lands of Danganronpa is. Iris, Shotaro, Tiki find the Triforce. These take a peach for themselves. Iris, courage. Jotaro, wisdom. I think this is pretty accurate in Tiki power. I think Tiki could also take wisdom, but Tiki is power. She's a big old dragon. I vibe with it. Beto unknowingly eats toxic berries. Pinky panics and tries to cure and succeeds. Kazuchi sets a few more traps before returning to him for the night. Kizzy turned out to be a clone, and Yukiko was the original Kizzy all along. Dance, Yukiko, get your dance on. Get your dance on. Kotoko, Kana, Fuika have a scrum debate with Yosuke, Nagisa, and Mono over who is better. The squad are the entourage. The answer It is obvious. Boom. Nani Hachiaki screams into the void. Rindo gets a hold of my soundboard and plays the secret achievement music. Slap that whole microphone, my poor fingies. Togami climbs into an exit. Kawakami rushes to a fruit tree. Usami violently shakes the tree to knock loose some fruit. She's like, I want more, but violently? Yeah, this is violent Usami. This is her new path. After her war path, I think last week, this is her new path. Just everything she does is violent. Every little thing she does is violent. Every little person she meets, she kills. Alright, yeah, okay, well, you know, they're both dead. An wants to speak to the manager of Avi's Wares and despairs mom dressed up as a Mew breaks out in cosplay. Mew had she's just laughing and having a good old time. Klee receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. I don't think she needs any explosives, y'all. I don't think she needs any explosives, you guys. We'll proceed. We'll also do a quick zoom in because I realize we're usually 110 for this. Yosuke searches for firewood. Katoko breaks the fourth wall and compliments you in particular. She's like, you, yes you. I see you out there. You're looking absolutely adorbs today. Paimon catches Beto off guard and kills her. Oh my gosh, Paimon. Iris receives a bottle of poison from her own sponsor. Karumi turns the freaking Statue of Liberty into freaking Sayaka. We can fight. Klee is exposed to Yukiko's sensitivity or becomes more emotional. Sonia. Her freeze ray stops time, but it is a nice beam though. That's too Katoka for her taste. An takes Ibuki to Suplex City. Mew steps on a Lego brick while barefoot and perishes. She's not as strong as Taichi. Speaking of, he and Pinky play tic-tac-toe on an image of Jotaro's forehead. Mahiru kills George with a hatchet. Yuta Mom and Natsume make homemade weapons. Kana doesn't believe in palindromes because, well, they don't exist. Mondo searches for all the AV clones Diaz and met. Kazuichi, Noel, Mukuro start fighting, but Noel runs away as Kazuichi takes out Mukuro, rest in peace. Kizi makes a shack. Yasuke wakes up from a long nap. Himiko wonders what events are canon to the Danganronpa Hunger Games lore. Nagisa challenges Hiro and Reina to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Hiro actually just eats the most pancakes. No murder? I love to see that. You know, also I love to see a pen, but sometimes we don't get to see the things that we love, you guys. Sometimes we really don't get to see the things that we love, huh? Yo, I had a whole box of pens. Where did they go? Wait, this isn't cool. They're all gone. Save for one. Hiro getting this match. Hiro will be fighting for Sojiro's championship. Shall we? Let's keep on. Raiden sprains her ankle while running away from her own homie Miko. Again, finds a bow tie and puts it on because, well, bow ties are cool. Kokichi starts a cult, that sounds accurate. Flora, Fuiko, Chihiro, and Owain happily join. This is a really strong cult, and I'm honestly in intense fear. Tiki joins the balloon protection squad. Don't do that. Gundam uses a cactus to kill Rindo. I'm sorry? A cactus, sir? Monica wants AV to give donuts a chance. I love donuts. Shoka gets her hand stuck in a can of Pringles, so look, I actually got a can of Pringles recently. During work. I didn't get my hand stuck in it, but like I kind of did. There was like a stack of Pringles like this big at the bottom of the can. I was like, I'll get in there. I forgot for a second I have mammoth sized hands. I put it in there and I'm like, I can't get to these chips. I'm gonna have to pour them out. Anyway, that just brought back some memories from a couple days ago. Masaru finds a Yi-Ball. Nani Hachiaki versus about season 2. Takamichi gets drenched in honey sticky. Togami and Nagito awkwardly kiss under the mistletoe. Crazy Oko and Ophelia make cheers, a list of chores rather, for Makoto to complete. And Mona thinks AV has an addiction to getting new addictions. Well, that's just not true. Just like it's not true that these 14 tributes are still alive. Because it's a Claire de Lune for them. Joe, Kaede, Teru, Chisa, Samugi, Komeiji, Kaito, Kawakami, Usami, Beto, Mew, George, Mukuro, Rindo. And we'll peek everybody's statuses. We only lost another 14. We're like 50. Oh no, we're 49. We're in our 40s. We're in our 40s, you guys. That means we are creeping closer and closer to the end, but we're not at 40 yet, so I'm gonna do a slow scroll for everybody that's left. Just a slow scroll. We're seeing a lot of teams that are completely out now, but we still have some teams that still have 1 people or 1 person. We have teams with 2 people. We don't have any teams with 3 people left because that's not this game. It's not. But you know what this is? An opportunity for one of these teams to go on to that big tag team finale to fight for what could be the titles that belong to Defend the Fallen currently. Will they have to defend? There's still a chance. Let's proceed. And see that Tiki finds an Etch-a-Sketch somehow and ends up breaking it in frustration. She's like, oh, my dragon hands, they can't do this. Taichi, the doctor, takes power. Doctor. 247 million perish. Heroes, he's questioning his sanity, which is fair. Noelle eats a sandwich to restore her full health. You know, every time I see this event now, I think of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because man, those sandwiches, ridiculous. However, Monica gets a hold of my soundboard and vibes out to Dire Docks. Takamichi drowns Mona while the music is going, killing the vibe. Mona, Miss Water, turns into water, drowned, huh? Okay. Anyway, Mama ties Kazuichi to a rocket and launches it straight into space. Iris prays to Atua that she makes it out of here with minimal bloodshed, of course, the Raiden Shogun and Kotoko. The rest of this event is now welcome in a school environment. Ibuki, Kurumi, and Mahiru make a treehouse together. The end product, it kinda sucks. But the important thing is that they worked on it together, correct? That's right. Ann's obnoxious snoring renders Mondo, Fuyiko, and Yasuke unable to sleep. Flora and Nagisa steal weapons from Kizzy's camp while she's asleep. Nagito challenges Clee to a dance-off. Shockingly enough, Nagito's got the moves like Jagger. Crazy Yoko introduces Masaru and Paimon to her imaginary friend. There's nobody there. Chiro adopts again as his child. Well, that's adorable. Adopting adorable. Nane Ichiaki sets up camp for the night. Yukiko locks Gundam in a coffin and buries him. Gundam manages to escape. Maki grabs Owain by the throat. Natsumi. Actually, this is the Lost Dimension music. Do I have this on the actual... No, because this one just comes up so infrequently. It should be on here somewhere. Lost Dimension, where are you? New Day, end of stream. Rebel Heart. Suspense. It's on here somewhere. I'm not going crazy. Oh, it is right. It's right here. Natsumi, Sonya, Kotoka, Jotaro, Mikao, Yuta, Kana, Makoto, Reina, Kokichi, and Shoko are forced to vote on which of them is the traitor. Then have that traitor be executed. Sonya is voted as a traitor and is turned to dust. But is she actually the traitor? I guess we'll never know. But you know what we do know? We gotta keep going. Ophelia attempts to sneak into the back rooms with Yoko's items and misfortunes. I appreciate that. I respect that. But gets seen by Himiko, an employee of the store. I don't respect that, Himiko. Yosuke convinces Pinky to snuggle with him. Togami decided it was a good idea to nosedive a polar bear preparing for hibernation. The horror. The horror. Kana drinks cactus juice and starts to hallucinate. She's tripping out, man. Nagito violently shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Ophelia receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. Nagisa plants flowers around his campsite. Noelle, Moma, Fuyiko all make some homemade weapons. Himiko and Miko insult each other relentlessly after getting into a bloody fight. Taichi reminisces about season 1. Paimon trips on a comically placed banana peel and accidentally breaks her neck. Can't you fly? Why are you walking? Paimon, I've never seen you walk. What are you doing? Monokuma unit corners Tiki and mauls her. Makoto hangs up mistletoe. It's no longer well, but actually... Well, technically, at the time of recording this, it's no longer December. Still not December. Unfortunately for Makoto, the day this premieres, he's looking like a fool with his pants on the ground and dead. Yosuke receives medical supplies from a mysterious man dressed as a wizard. Yasuke grabs a table. The audience cheers in excitement. Flora finds a magical staff brimming with arcane energy. Using a spell of her own creation, she takes out Klee. You made a lot of enemies today. Gundam, Nana Ichiaki, and Masaru hold an intervention for Avi's dark addiction. I'm not gonna show up to that. Kizzy receives a gift from a secret admirer. Delightful. It's a box of chocolates. It's from our boy. It's from Leon. Monica mistakes the year of the Zenith for the year of the Ascent and is promptly killed for it. Chiro pops a balloon just because he can, subsequently hunted down and murdered by the Balloon Protection Squad. You don't love to see that. Shoka, Mahiru, Gen, Raiden Shogun, Crazy Yoko, and Pinky have a scrum debate and decide, oh, who's the best protagonist? Who is? The best protagonist. That is an interesting question. I'm biased, so I would just immediately say Komaru. But like, if we're talking just the rest of them, I liked Hajime. I did. Mondo hates how he acted in the past and disgusted by what he did in the past. Mondo wants to move past this phase of his life and actually become a better person. On mistakes the Year of the Zenith. Everyone's mistaking the Year of the Ascent is so far gone. I haven't said Year of the Ascent in a long time. You got God. You hate to see it. Owain receives an excellent blast from a mysterious man dressed as a wizard. Jotaro throws sand in the eyes of Natsumi and runs off. Karumi severely injures Ibuki but leaves her there to perish. Yukiko glares at Kokichi and says, "Do you want to die?" Kokichi runs off. Takamichi finds my boxing gloves. His hands are now rated E for everyone. I'll be frank, I didn't even know that was in this simulator. Reina challenges Iris and Yuta to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Iris eats the most pancakes, and you know what, Iris? Get in there, yeah. World Pancake Championship, yeah, that's all you. Kotoka finds Shuichi's hat and puts it on. Jiro asks Kotoko, if she likes boats, leading to Kotoko going on a tirade about how much she loves boats. Hiro dies of boredom. I didn't know the girl loved boats that much. We'll proceed, and we see, oh boy. I know just what we see. Something rather surprising. After opening a strange app on their telephones, the tributes are teleported to the metaverse? Nagisa finds the boss of the palace but is not powerful enough to survive, taking that information to the grave. But who is the boss? Whose palace is this? I wonder. It's not mine. It's not Asnir's. Who's the mastermind? Kokichi and Yukiko and Yuta and Natsumi attack a shadow with mysterious rattling chains. They do not survive. Masaru and Fuyuko theorize about just who this palace is. I want to know too. And apparently, the Reaper. Crazy Yoko Flora. Kizzy, Takamichi attack a shadow with mysterious rattling chains. They do not survive. Nane, Achiaki, Pinky, Kana, and Gin perform an all-out attack on Reina, obliterating her. However, Gundam, the Raiden Shogun, Jotaro, and Noel attack a mysterious shadow with rattling chains. They do not survive. Mondo finds the boss, not powerful enough either. Takes the information to the grave. Himiko and Taichi theorize about whose palace this is. Yosuke is unable to awaken the power of Persona. Oh no. Yosuke is unable to awaken the power of Persona. Persona character, you hate to see that. Mama, Owain, Kotoka, and Nagito perform an all-out attack on a shadow, obliterating it. Shoka, Iris, Ophelia, and Mahiru also perform an all-out attack, but this time on Yasuke rather, and he is Gonzo. Miko is unable to awaken the power of Persona, picked off quickly by the shadows. Karumi drives around in a cart collecting flowers, passes by Kotoko. Kotoko is staring at her as Karumi waves and says, "Good job." Alright, we're going, right? We lost quite a few that time, because, you know, arena events, and they... oh boy. 31! Still not as bad as day one. Still not as bad as day one. That being said, it is indeed a huge... And when I say huge... Goodness gracious, we're really close to the end. A huge Clair de Lune 4. Mona, Kazuichi, Sonia, Togami, Paimon, Tiki, Makoto, Klee, Monica, Chihiro, An, Ibuki, Hiro, Nagisa, Kokichi, Yukiko, Yuta, Natsumi, Crazy Hiyoko, Flora, Kizzy, Takamichi, Reina, Gundam, Raiden, Jotaro, Noel, Mondo, Yosuke, Yasuke, Miko. And... Stay hydrated, friends. We lost a ton. We're down to 18. I was gonna say we're in your final 20. I don't remember what we had before. We got Nagito for Trapper and Trappy. The Mets. Nane Achiaki still remains for them. Bucket of Bolt still has Kana. Promotion pending still has Pinky. Dinner party. Karumi. She did pop off at the start with Klee. With those sweet kicks. Don't count her out. My Hero for photo shoot. Gin, who has 12 KOs because he also popped off at the start. Is he gonna be this game's Usami? The sweet, innocent character that you don't expect to go on a rampage, a warpath? Possible. Fuiko, our champion, defending the Fallen, defending Kaito right now. Dearest Dad style of Taichi, Iris still for Dancing Queens, Dark Aesthetic style is Shoka, Mother May I style is Hiroko, I Need a Hero has Masaru, Love Blossoms with Ophelia, Magic Show is completely in, and so is Twin Magic. Wow, both of them Magic. Twin Magic Show. Love to see it. But we still got 8 more into saving Grace picks. So we just gotta proceed. Shall we? Oh, I do believe we shall. Let's do it. Let's proceed because we got 8 to lose and we're probably gonna get to the feast. So I think we're about to see. Shoka ships Kurumi and Iris. They're both incredibly uncomfortable. Kotoko eats a turducken, yum. Hopefully she can walk it off during the game. Thanksgiving is over, but I mean, I guess she had a whole leftover. Pinky works at Yoko's out of his fortune is sick and tired of people from AV's Wares and Despairs burning it down, so she burns down AV's. Unfortunately, this puts on the squad's radar. Get her, squad, all at attack! Take out Pinky. Owain never wants to hear Megalovania ever again. I'm sorry, I looked down. I looked down twice and I see 2 incredible things. Keep this in mind, and then look who plays it. Oh my gosh. Mama Taichi, Kana, Fuiko find a big red button. They all watching horror. Mama presses it. You've doomed us all. Nothing happens. Kotoka challenges Himiko to a dance-off. Himiko absolutely dominates. First of all, the warpath continues as Gin sets off an explosive killing Mahiru, Nane Chiaki, Nagito. However, his own daughter, as soon as she heard her father say, I never want to hear Megalovania ever again, Ophelia said, bet, and then... Is this the teenage angst phase? Is that what she's doing right now? Is she a little old for that? But I guess we continue, and it's probably feast time. Oh, you bet it is. As the cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families, it took a whole pack, including Taichi, Iris, Fuiko, Gin, and Mama, to track down and take out the master of the dark arts. Himiko gathers as much food as she can before fleeing. Owain, angry, furious now, finds Kana, sets her on fire with a Molotov. Kurumi, Shoka, and Kotoka get into a fight. Kotoka actually triumphantly takes them both out of this one, and Ophelia falls into a frozen lake and does drown. That brings us down even further. I think we're within our final 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 7, I believe. 7 left. And we might even go further down as I force Gin to work at my AV's Wares and Despairs, and they think, Mama and Kotoka, this is a great opportunity to get some free food. And I also forced Owen to do the same thing. I was like, look, we're understaffed. People are perishing. Owain, Gin, you're hired. We don't want to get hired. Too bad. Get to work. Fuiko and Himiko think this is a great opportunity to score free food from Owain. Taichi signs a petition. American Meatball to football. Taichi, you're supposed to be the wise man, the doctor. And Iris, not for nothing, does have drip. She does. It is our final 8 as we proceed. We lost 10. And it's the final Clarity Lune of the episode 4. Pinky, Masaru, Mahiru, Nane Chiaki, Nagito, Kotoka, Kana, Kurumi, Shoka, Ophelia. We lost 10. We lost 10 old people. We'll see everybody's statuses, and I don't look at this whole first section. They're all gone. But you know who's not gone? The people that you need to pick, because you're gonna need some new picks. I know you are. Look, if you picked anyone before photo shoot, you need some new picks. So allow me to give you 17. Saving Grace picks. He's on a warpath. Y'all. Lord, we thought Usami was going nuts. Gin is going nuts. Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, he has 17 kills. Will he replicate what Usami... Not even replicate. Not just replicate. Improve on what Usami did last week. He has 7 kids, 17 KOs, he could do it. But he's got to outlast. Fuiko's got 2, he's defending the ball, and he wants to get you guys a fan vote. Dearest Dads, Taichi, for Komeiji, and Sojiro. Dancing Queen still has Iris as we go on. Mother May I tries to get you guys a fan vote as well. Hiroko wants to do just that. Magic So's completely in. Himiko and Owain, and Kotoka tries to get a little bit of retribution from this past Friday. Will that happen? I think it's time we find out. Make your saving grace picks first, second, and third in the comments. I gotta make mine as well. It's without a shadow of a doubt. I gotta pick Gin. I gotta pick that man. 100%. I don't care if it's him versus like 3 fan votes. I gotta go for that man. I have to. He's got 17 KOs. He's popping off. He's going crazy. He's going nuts. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's gonna be in that by the numbers episode. But like, look at him. This is crazy. This is insane. Give me Gin for first, 100%. I think Taichi, he's been building up this doctor lore, so I'm gonna take him for second. And I think I'm gonna take Mama for third. You know what? I'm gonna take Owain for third because he just had his child disrespect him, and that awakened something in a parent. So I think he's gonna come close, but not quite far enough to stop Gin and Taichi. I got Owain for third. Those are my picks. I hope that you guys can make yours. And without further ado, oh boy! Man, do these competitors. First of all, Gin, Fuyuhiko, Taichi, Iris, Himiko, Hiroko, Owain, and Kotoka, all standing tall, all standing strong with the same heartbeat, the same pulse, the same determination as that of that would be a samurai woman. Let's go ahead, let's do it, let's scroll down. We got 8 left, and it could be anybody's game. It could end. It doesn't end, but this just in. Iris, Kotoka, and Gin get into a fight. Shockingly enough, with her drip, Iris takes them both out. That's crazy. Gin, his warpath is ended. Kotoka, her retribution is over. As Taichi walks barefoot across the carpet of Legos, he's still just walking through it. This is his Doctor Awakening, but again, you thought it was Mama, but it was me, Dio. Owen goes into the back rooms of Yoko's, because I hired him, of course. But unknowingly gets seen by Fuyuhiko, an employee of the store, locks the door behind him, and Himiko accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Will proceed one more Gin. And we see, still, it's true! It's so true! She's the queen! She's the queen of drip! Fuyuhiko searches for firewood. Owen's allergy is so bad as we're back in April. Mama asked Taichi for the axolotl. Let me see, Taichi happily shows Mama an axolotl in a bucket. She's got drip! Hey, I'm here for this episode. I don't know what's going on, but I do know what is going on, and we lost 3 folks. And those 3, you can hit it. A Claire de Lune. No, a terrible turnabout, in fact, 4. Kotoka, Gin, Himiko. That brings us down to 6? To 6, I believe. Owain, Hiroko, Iris, Fuyuhiko. Wait, we're at 5, right? We lost 3. Never mind. I thought we lost 2 for some reason. Himiko just didn't register in my mind. We're down to 5. It's your final 5, in fact. Fuyuhiko, Taichi, Iris, Hiroko, and Owain. I believe Hiroko and Fuyuhiko both give you guys fan votes. I think Hiroko won Possessed. Is what happened. I don't remember. Did she win Possessed, or was it Kawakami that won? One of the mamas won Possessed. Fuyuhiko's champion. The other 3 could catch their own spot. Will this happen? I don't know. But it is your final 5, and Fuyuhiko, Taichi, Iris, Hiroko, and Owain are all caught what we like to call little crises of fate. Are you ready? Let's do it. Final 5. We proceed, and we see Owain is an international super spy. Iris is gentle with Taichi. Mama's in the house. It's the party every week, baby. Mama, check it out. Fuyuhiko relaxes by his fireplace. Nobody perishes, but somebody does today. Fuyiko Mama play tic-tac-toe on an image of Taichi's forehead. Owain accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. And Iris, as an employee of AV's Wares and Despairs, prepare for the inevitable shopping raid. We lost just the Owain, and it is indeed a terrible turnabout for him. Owain! You hate to see it. But you know what you love to see? Your final four. There is a 50-50 shot that you guys earn a long-awaited fan vote, one that I was unsure if you were going to see this season. We still couldn't. Because if Fuyuhiko and Hiroko screw this up, no fan vote for you guys, I don't think. Well, I mean, there's still a chance. There's like a slim chance. But Taichi, Iris, they're trying to stop that fan vote they want. Actually, they're in too, aren't they? The Dancing Queens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're in too. I think it's only Taichi who could stop you guys from getting a fan vote. That's crazy. Yeah, they're in already. Let me pull it up. I'll even pull it up right now. I see them right there. Dancing Queens, they were right next to, the Mamas. Mother May I. Alright, well in that case, it is just Taichi. Only Taichi could stop this fan vote. Will it happen? It's a crisis of fate. Will the doctor stop this fan vote, or will one of these other three teams cash you guys in a fan vote? Let's proceed. And we see that Iris is cute for this one. She ascended to a different plane of existence. Taichi is the protagonist, or at least he thinks he is. In actuality, Mom is the protagonist. Taichi is the quirky comic relief character, and Fuyuhiko is getting ready for AV Mania as Mom finds a bikini and puts it on his choir reveal. Wait, this is the wrong simulator. Oh well. In an effort to survive, Fuyuhiko tries to strangle Taichi with toilet paper. Oh my gosh, it is Mama versus Daddy. Oh my gosh, Taichi tears through it and breaks Fuyuhiko's neck in retaliation. It's the moms versus the dads as we proceed. What an honestly shocking turnabout after this terrible turnabout for Iris, Fuyuhiko, and here we stand. In OC action, we wanted the Natsuki versus Natsuki, and today we wanted Mama versus Daddy. And that's exactly what we got. And so, I have to ask you now, between Taichi of the Dearest Dads and Hiroko for Mother May I, one question rings loudly in my mind. And that question is who? Will it be Taichi, Hiroko, Mama stands as the one soul who could get you guys a fan vote. Will she get you said fan vote? I am uncertain. Because standing in her way is the doctor. Taichi, the doctor. Of the Dearest Dads. Will he carry on for his son Fuyuhiko? Will he represent the fathers? Will we have fathers and mothers over in tag team action in the finale? I'm unsure, but between Mama, Daddy, Mama, Hiroko, Taichi, Dearest Dads, Mother May I, we find out wholly, sincerely, tie or no tie actually as well. As we proceed, we see it all ends with Taichi wanting to buy Mama's Gamer Girl bathwater. Me too, Taichi. Me too, Taichi. Mama destroys Taichi for acting like a degenerate male. We'll proceed. We lost one, but that means the Mamas stand proudly again this season as your winners. Earning you guys a much anticipated fan vote. We thought we weren't gonna see one in tag team action. There's so many competitors, but somehow this team stood tall enough, stood strongly enough to say, you guys get one. A present from Mama, from the mothers, from Mother May I. Mama takes that win. Who would have thunk? I wouldn't have thunk, but here we are standing tall, Mama. Of Mother May I versus Taichi. Taichi tried to outlast the doctor, He came in with his blue police call box. He stepped on some Legos, shrugged off the pain, ascended past humanity, awoke in his second heartbeat, and became a Time Lord, but it was not enough to stop your Mama. Hiroko. Congratulations to her, and as we bring up that bracket, there she stands proudly again. Not possessed this time, but instead earning you guys, the good people, a fan vote. Congratulations. Who you guys pick? I don't know, but after today's performance, I think we might have a suggestion of who you guys want to put in there. As we come back, Taichi at 2nd place, Fuyuko 3rd, Iris 4th, 5th place was Owain, Himiko in 6th. Gin is who we want to talk about. 17 KOs. Bro. That's crazy. He started off with 8 and then he kept getting like big events. He went nuts. Kotoka in 8th, Ophelia 9th, and Shoko rounding off your top 10. That's crazy to me. That's wild to me. Oh my gosh. We'll scroll down. It was one heck of a game. It was wild. From 1st to what, 90? Yeah, 98th. I was gonna say we were close to 100 during this game. It was a big fight feel. And it didn't go as nearly as long as I thought it was gonna go, but we'll proceed one more again. It started with Komaru finding that teleporter, putting her straight to space, and it all ended with Taichi saying, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to some gamer girl bathwater, and Mama said, you're a degenerate. Took him out of there. Maybe they'll talk after the show though, I don't know, maybe. I'm here for the Chiro brothership. They both have the hero kids. They got their hero children. We'll proceed once again. Mother May I took this bad boy, but let me tell you, it's all about Gin. 17. He popped off. Not for nothing. We thought Usami was crazy last week. Gin was crazy this week. I wonder who may or may not be crazy next week. I have no idea. But we're gonna find out. Shall we? I think we go ahead and go back to the raping. Let's go back to the raping right here, right now. You, me, you. Let's do it. Back to the reaping one more again. Congratulations one last time to Mother May I and to you guys for getting yourself a fan vote. We got two more weeks. Next week's tag team action, and then the tag team last stand. So if you guys want another fan vote, you could get them in either one of those episodes. The champions would have to win in the tag team last stand. But in next week's, who knows, anybody could win. Tomorrow, we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got all sorts of singles action tomorrow. Do I know what it is at this point in time? I don't remember, but we're gonna find out tomorrow, all of us together. And tomorrow is also yonder about 6:30. The fight before. Ooh, actually, hold on a minute. It might be a little bit later. It might be closer to 6:37. Because I know for a fact I have to go and give somebody a ride at around 6. So depending on how on time that is, we'll see. But it will be happening that Friday. Until then, though, stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toonlink, Dave, Bravo, Anomaly, the Anomalacars, Pablo, and United States Aviator taking off. Is there anything else that I want to mention? Oh yeah, this is the part where, I don't know. We talk about the secret episode and say that all the pieces are in place, but they're not. That's right. Nobody's found the secret episode because you can't find it yet. I haven't said those magical, all the pieces are in place yet. You can't find it. You'll know when you can find it. I assure you. And soon, you'll have that opportunity. When will that happen? I don't know. I'll just spring it on you, but you can't find it yet. Well, you can find it real soon, I'll tell you what. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.